last week, the Buffalo game. Man, not to harp on old news, but it was a day to say the least. Obviously, we went into that joint playing a high-powered team, very knowing that they're contenders. You know what I mean? We consider ourselves contenders. Knowing that what that game was going to require from us. Going in, obviously, the game didn't go the way we wanted. Moral of the story. We all sitting here pretty much 2 weeks later seeing that. After the game, just a ton of
extracurricular.
I don't want to get into the extracurricular. There was an extracurricular, but I will not.
Okay.
I'm not these new rappers. I don't snitch on myself. But main man know what he know. But we're gonna leave that alone. But just in our building on our side, a lot of noise, a lot of things going on. That Monday was a day. Let me just say that was a day. Just the energy in the building. I just think kind of just where we was at, man. We needed 5, bro. We needed 5, man. We needed to kind of sit down, get our grips. It was like what Hov said, like, if the house burning, I ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying?
What's the fact?
He wrote that bar about not going to Kanye's wedding. And he said he didn't go because him and Beyonce was going through it.
Oh, okay.
So he was pretty much like, if me and my wife ain't on the same page, I ain't
I'm
doing
not
shit.
going nowhere.
Yeah, it's real.
And the marriage in the building wasn't on a good page, so we wasn't doing shit. We was in that joint. We had to earn our captain patches that day.
Okay.
Won't get into too much. Obviously, I know some things have came about and whatever. That's not really my lane, but I would say, a lot of good conversation, a lot of things that needed to be said amongst people that needed to hear it all the way throughout. Also, couldn't really – it was just a lot of chatter going on, man. We had to get some locker room situations taken care of, and it just wouldn't have been right for us to come up here and, speak on the shit. Obviously, we addressed the team. We addressed, what's going on here, but it just wouldn't have been right for us to come up here and speak on that without actually handling that. I know y'all all sit out there and just assume that, like, y'all all go out there, y'all just assume that, like, I don't know what y'all assume. Y'all just go out there, y'all just say a bunch of shit about who you assume that I am as a leader, who you assume Speed is as a leader, what you assume our roles is, but people actually really do respect us in that building. And it's because of who we are and how we carry it. So we just kind of, you feel me, had to stand on principles.
I'm just glad I ain't got to talk about that shit no more. Because y'all done already gave y'all the answers y'all was looking for this Sunday.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying?
He did.
So now don't ask me nothing else. I ain't explaining nothing else to y'all. Just turn on the film and see how my boy bounces back.
Ain't it crazy the difference a week makes in the
yes,
NFL?
Bro, that's crazy. I think we had a conversation about that like a few pods ago. We was talking about like how people like talk so crazy and then don't even delete their old tweets and come back and say the total opposite of what the fuck they
How
was
about
just
the
saying.
motherfuckers talking crazy on national television? You are on national television and you're screaming about changes that need to be made. Just for the next week, you scream for the opposite change to be made. Do you understand this shit is written in pen? Do you understand if we did what you say the first time, you can't just undo it and go do the opposite thing the next time? You understand if you fire a bunch of people, you can't just hire them and then put this person, like, you can't do that. Like, y'all on national television. What we say? Use your platform responsibly. Come on, gang. And pick a side. So, like, who team is y'all on?
They on the side of the fans.
They not on the side of the fans because they're manipulating and gaslighting them. Yeah, I went there. Yeah, I used a 2020 girl word. Yeah, y'all gaslighting them, bro. Nah, for real.
They gaslighting the fans?
I'm saying, though, y'all saying a bunch of shit and picking up off a narrative that's building instead of being the actual adult in the room and telling them the real and the real guidance, bro. The last couple weeks was a part of Anthony's story. That's a part of his growth. That's a part of his development. And no, he don't fucking got it. No, he has not fucking arrived. He hasn't. He's on the process. He joined. He's in the race. that every single person in that building, all the players who actually are worth a shit in the league, the journey that they are on, and that is the never-ending process of getting better, bro.
Facts.
Never-ending process. The never-ending pursuit to perfection. That's what he's on. That's what we all are on, first and foremost.
You ain't got to be in football.
That's what we, and
That's
life,
just life,
yeah,
period,
life,
goddamn
in life, you should be on that. But just specifically, that's the path that we all on, and we don't got it, bro. I wish I could sit here, bro. Speed touched on me and Speed talked about that shit, bro, and it's crazy because the way the last like 3 or 4 weeks have played out, like, man, making that game changing play, cuz like when you make that play, like it ain't just got to be the pick. You know, what is the forced fumble, the sack, the 4th and 1, the, you know what I mean, the big that play. Like when you make that play, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is an addictive feeling, bro. Like, cause it ain't nothing like it, bro. That's the shit that you're gonna miss when you retire. Like that shit right there, when you make that play at home or on the road, it's one of them. It's like, it's gladiator shit.
It's like you walk back in the house and put your bags down after the game.
Yeah.
Whether you away, you hit the flight, you walk back in the house, put your bag down. That's when it hits you. Like,
I made a play.
Nah, I made a play.
No bullshit. I
it
made
was
a
dumb.
play.
Like,
hey, I made a play.
I work for this in here.
Hey, look, I made a play.
My boy.
And then that shit, you want that shit every week.
you want that shit every
You want that shit every game, bro. Truth. Reality hits. Life don't work that way, player.
Yeah.
I wish it did. It don't work that way.
Yeah.
Maybe for some.
Why
Maybe for a while, but life does not work that way.
So what? Back to your initial point. Why you feel like why does it media like put more emphasis on that? Like the plays.
Negativity drives, drama drives.
Drama
You know, I don't think we did a good job of keeping vultures at bay, and that's pretty much everybody involved.
Okay.
And they looking and picking for cracks in the cup. They're looking to get in between.
They was
us.
fishing so hard. This
Bro.
whole AR situation,
Bro.
they was asking like rookies.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you asking anybody you can
Practice
about this AR
squad,
just
running
to get
back.
a headline, like, bro.
Yeah. What you think?
Relax,
What you
bro.
think? What you think the situation is? Like,
What
yeah.
you think going on in the building? One reporter came up to me, and Cameron was he my locker mate, so he's sitting right next to me in the locker. We come back. It's the week that they announced AR as the starter or whatever like that.
Okay.
He's like, do you feel like it's just a different energy in the locker room right now? I'm like, what is you talking about, bro? It's the same energy. We about to head out to practice. No. It's a different energy in the locker room right now. Don't you think? What? I'm like, bro, if you about to give me, I just gone ahead and gave it. I'm like, bro, if you want me to comment on the quarterback situation, bro, I'm not doing it. Oh, no, I didn't want you. Then he asked me, like, then that's what they'll do. They ask you, like, a little sideline question just to get away from that.
Yeah.
How do you feel like JT is handling being back?
Yeah.
He's doing good.
That's the whoop-de-whoop.
Oh, man, have a good game this week.
Yeah. That's
All
the
right,
whoop-de-whoop right there. Where they just throw yeah, I mean, what you think about Pierce's, man? He just really blew up this year. Yeah, I know. Yeah, shout out AB.
He's doing well.
Yeah, shout out AB. Yeah, look, I ain't forgetting when y'all was talking shit about him. I'ma chill though. I'ma chill though.
Y'all was talking shit about me.
Yeah, that's a
Snapple.
that's a snapple.
For
No
sure.
bullshit.
It was there.
And also another thing too, like, so after the game, at the Bills, and we're gonna get into everything. We got a lot of shit to recap in this John. But Kenny said what he said. Now, let me say this. There's different leaders in the building. Like, and we all got our own type of way of reaching, motivating, and dealing with the players. Because the reality of the situation is, being a leader in the building is not just about, like, it is about being there for the teammate. It's about the locker room for sure. Mm-hmm. But it's also about the coaches, nutrition, strength staff, training room. Like, you influencing your energy and your mentality is influencing pretty much everybody in that building. Equipment, shout out to Frog. We all got our own way of going about things. Now, Kenny, like I said, Kenny said what he said. that's going to put a different type of fire in different type of people. You know what I'm saying? How Kenny handled it, how he had to go about that, that's cool. I didn't even hear what Kenny had said after the game. Me loving Kenny, having Kenny's back, they asked me a question. Hey, what do you think, Kenny? Kenny said, well, guys need to pick up their work ethic and da-da-da-da. He wasn't wrong. It was guys that needed to do that. But then he was just like, yeah, what'd you think about that? I gave a long answer. Really focusing on, it's week at the time, 11. Mm-hmm. We went 11 straight weeks, no bye, no Thursday night. That's a grind, brother. That's a grind. Ask anybody in the NFL, ask these rookies around the league what type of grind the NFL really is. And we in the thick. This is the middle of it. We really just getting to the season. Understand? The season really just started. Just started. Like, we just started playing the season for
injuries,
real.
callousing up.
All that shit is done. The jokers, they out of the deck now. Like, it's the runners. Who hooping? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's the runners now.
Okay.
I pretty much gave an answer about, like, all right, at this point in the season, you have to learn how to, continue to elevate and push your preparation even when those things may be different. At this point in the season, 11 straight weeks, nobody, like, bro, I don't know how much you really getting out of a Wednesday padded practice.
Okay.
Truth.
Okay.
For myself, I've actually played the most snaps in the NFL. Like, number one.
Damn.
So, not to say that, like, Wednesday padded practice ain't making me better, but, like, I may need to find other ways to continue to push the envelope to get sharp. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That may be through walkthroughs. That may be through extra meetings, extra film time. Like, but at this point in the year, when the season really started, we all need to find better ways to elevate our game. We all got to be better. I said there's guys that's got to learn how to elevate their game. Bro, actually, what's actually hilarious? Tim was in the car with me because we did our interviews on the phone.
Oh, yeah, we did on the phone. Yeah.
Tim and Hayes was in the car with me when I was talking to them.
Yeah.
Out of everything I said, Zaire Franklin, there's guys that need to raise their level of play. Damn, is that all you took out of what I said?
That was, I swear that was like
the vultures was outside, bro.
Yeah, 0.5 seconds.
They was outside, but I understand they got a job to do. They got a job to do. We have a job to do. The better we do our job, the less they have a job to do. How about that? Okay. Or the better they get to do a job about something else.
Yeah.
So just a lot going on.
So what is the point of asking me about something that somebody else said?
To try to create a divide between y'all two.
Is that it?
Because if he just said what he said, why would you come in? How do you feel about what Kenny said? Like, I'm not understanding. Like,
because they waiting for you to say, "Oh, I don't feel that way." Whoa, is Kenny talking about EJ Speed? Whoa, is there a problem between the defense? Whoa, did the guys not believe in Gus Bradley? Whoa, you like, what the fuck? How did we get what?
I mean, it's workplace antics. You guys' workplace is like national news. Like most people aren't working that way. Like Fortune 500, you respectfully, like you are both. I'll just speak about you two. Like y'all are a part of a Fortune 500 company.
Yeah. And
most of the time, people that do those things, were Rolls-Royce, Tesla, whatever it is, they don't get people in their office to sit down and talk to them every day. So just the fact of it being about, I do agree with what Z's saying in terms of there has to be a entertainment element of it. But then too, it's like, shit, how are y'all? Because respectfully, and I think that y'all know that, and that's probably why guys like, not to go off on a tangent, but guys like what's his name, Eric Thomas and Ray Lewis and all those stuff like that, they go on to have other careers about being able to talk to people in the workplace about shit, because y'all shit is on TV. Every day, people sit down and talk to y'all, be like, "Hey, Speed." So,
and I understand that.
How do you handle this issue?
I understand that too, and
you get better with time.
I'm not running from the grind of like the media. Like I said, the media has a job to do. I'm never like, I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of the media, but I appreciate their role in things.
If they do it right,
I have appreciation for the media. You get what I'm saying? So like, I'm not gonna say that, but like I said, it's our job to keep the vultures out. So you know what I mean. We just got to do our part of that.